Welcome back to Streamers Reloaded, my name is Tom and let's get right into the news. And first up today we got one from Disguised Toast, taking a break from streaming and content creation in general. He tweeted out saying, "Gonna take a break from content creation as I return to Canada to take care of my father. Will still be streaming to fulfill my contractual obligations, but that's about it." Then we got another one from the Rust server, this one a little bit more low key, from that of Asmongold. Aside from being on the server, Asmon plays World of Warcraft and is a big mount collector in that game. And so here he tweeted, "Yo, why aren't there any horses spawning on the server anymore?" Where later on we found out why in this following clip.
You ready?
Yeah. Dude! No shit, they're not spawning anywhere, dude! They're all stuck here!
Following on, we got one from that of Dafran and KeemStar. Beginning on stream, KeemStar donated to Dafran, and Dafran made the decision that he didn't like KeemStar, and ended up banning KeemStar from his channel, as well as going to unfollow him on Twitter.
Main stage OWL, dude.
Nice.
Well, thanks for the 300 bits, KeemStar. What? 300 bits from KeemStar. Wait, so it is KeemStar, or what? Did you join KeemStar's name? Or is it actually KeemStar? Can I ban? Well, I guess it should be appropriate to ban KeemStar. Let's ban him. He's been a piece of shit. Yeah, like, listen. KeemStar's a piece of shit. Let's be honest. Let's ban him, dude. Let's ban him. Ban him. Get him out of here. Well, actually, maybe I need to go unfollow him too, dude. Wait, I have to go unfollow KeemStar. Oh, I'm not following. Okay, good. Never mind.
Shortly after this, KeemStar tweeted, "Dafran, WTF?" with Dafran responding with, "LUL deserved," which KeemStar then said, "You ban me for donating bit to you, and you say I'm a piece of shit. Bro, get a mirror," with Dafran finally responding, "Kek W." KeemStar clearly wasn't happy here because he then went one step further, setting a bounty out on Dafran on the server. In a now deleted tweet, he said, "10k bounty, kill Dafran and his team on the Rust server and blow his house up, LOL." This was then taken down and a video version was created.
I'm putting a $10,000 bounty on this bitch ass motherfucker. So I clicked on his stream and I was watching, I was enjoying myself, was there for about 8 minutes. I fucking sit there and, you know, decided to donate, like what you do when you're watching a streamer and enjoying yourself. I donate 300 bits to him, and he goes, "KeemStar? KeemStar? Oh, KeemStar, I can't be associated with KeemStar. He's done horrible things." And then he bans me for donating to him. He made me sad, so now I'm gonna make him sad. $10,000 bounty, literally raid him, blow up his base, kill him on the server, take all of his shit, make him cry. $10,000 to whoever does that. Fuck him. Dafran, you're an idiot.
Less than 20 minutes later, KeemStar then cancelled that bounty, saying, "I'm cancelling this 10k bounty. Bro, he's planning on having friends fake raid him, not getting scammed." Which is followed, "I'm gonna get on the server next wipe and bully him. Even if they don't let me on the server, I have so many friends that are already on the server, I'll just jump on one of their accounts." Then with Dafran responding, "Pepe hands." Then going into the responses, pretty much every response is just saying, Dafran was trolling the whole time and he won this one. Following on, we got some more Rust drama. Sodapoppin and his team, the Naughty Kittens, joined the server and of course had some drama with xQc's team. So this situation is as follows. xQc had a problem with Moxie on Team Kittens, and they claimed that Moxie stole a bunch of loot from one of Team Rocket's members. So on one occasion, Poke on Team Kittens was downed by xQc, and xQc stated that he is declaring war on Team Kittens, which was shared on stream by Poke.
So in that case, Poke, what the f was going on with you and Team Rocket just a second ago?
They pulled up on me as a squad. Their whole gang killed me and said, "We have a war against you, mate." And I did my sage farming like I usually do. I'm like, "Oh no, I have nothing, please." And they picked me, Greek picked me up because he felt bad. What a bitch. And he gave back my guns and said, "We have war. Moxie stole all our gear. Boy." Yeah.
Wait, when did Moxie do that?
When the
Moxie didn't
helicopter
really
crashed
do
to the
that.
town,
So xQc said he's going to raid them for stealing stuff, and they continue to deny Moxie ever did anything. Soda's team also knew that Dafran had a ton of resources that is used for raiding, but they weren't sure whether Dafran was on xQc's team. Dafran was watching Soda at the time and confirmed that he was on the team.
It's either left or right.
Hey, stream. Literally have a Discord message saying, raid me from Dafran.
Yoinking going on.
Silence.
So Soda's team decided they were going to raid Dafran's tower to take away their raiding resources they were going to use on Team Kittens. While this happened, xQc found out but was not there to defend the tower, which xQc later decided that Soda knew they weren't there to defend because he was stream sniping, even though the reason they raided that base was to take away their raiding resources, not because they knew or didn't know xQc wasn't there to defend. That situation eventually followed into this following one, where xQc confronts Team Kittens claiming they're stream sniping. Here's the clip.
Invited him?
You guys said you were raiding us! What are we supposed to do?
We weren't gonna raid shit.
Me and Huda were on an RP walk on the beach, and you guys timely raided us out of the blue with all rockets, and you claim that he's on your team. Shameless.
Poke told us you guys wanted to raid us because he was with you.
You announced you were raiding us in global chat.
Yep, no, we stream sniped. We saw you guys RPing, and we saw
Oh,
this is the
playing
time.
dumb.
This is the time. You guys are RP walking. Let's raid them
Why
now. We're
can't
watching
we
the stream.
all just get along? Why did it have to come to this? Well, ask the man who announced he was raiding us.
What the fuck are we supposed to do? You want to open the fucking doors?
Oh my god, what was that?
The outcome to this situation is that Sodapoppin has decided he doesn't want to deal with xQc anymore. Even though he explained the situation over and over to multiple people, xQc's chat especially is just too toxic. And as we saw, Soda decided just to mess with xQc, saying, yeah, we sniped you. As xQc is Soda's IRL friend, it's not worth it for him to continue playing the Rust server and instead just quit. So here is Soda announcing he is quitting the server. Here's the clip.
This so many goddamn times already. It's just frustrating. We have like a justified reason to have attacked their base and taken their rockets. We've explained it to like 7 different people, but it doesn't actually matter because the agenda is more fun if we stream sniped. And Greek and XQC, I feel like aren't gonna listen to anything.
I have something
because
to
they're
tell
gonna
you. I
listen to
have
their chat.
information.
And it's just like I don't want to do that because they're my friends. It's like I'd rather just get off the game.
So we've had a lot of Rust drama, and the original server has since been taken down. Rust itself has a forced wipe on the first Thursday of every month, so the game creators can release updates to the game. So the question of is xQc going to be invited to this new one has arose. So I passed the question off to you in a community post. 23,000 of you voted with the options from xQc is creating content, he should tone it down a bit, xQc should stop, and the nuclear option, which is he should be removed from the server. With most of you voting, xQc should either tone it down or be removed completely. So that's why we have the server creator's opinion on all of this, because ultimately he decides who gets on and who does not. That being BaboAbe, who has said they're making a new server with less people and a more focused RP aspect, but also followed this up saying, original server will be kept up for everyone wanting to focus primarily on competition, PvP, raiding, etc. So Babo has spoke on the topic of will xQc be invited this time, and so here's what he had to say on that topic.
No xQc rule? Why would you say that? I see multiple people saying that. Guys, xQc was honestly, in my opinion, I think he was great. It did get out of hand, but I don't blame him. It was really crazy with everyone fueling the fire. Like, you really can't blame him. If you, like, I understand a lot of people might not like him, or some of you guys might not like him, but if you really think about it objectively, it's not his fault. If you really think about it objectively, it's not his fault. No, for sure he added to the spice. For sure he like fueled the fire. It's not his fault though. His chat is toxic though? Yeah, his chat's toxic. He has 100,000 viewers.
Following on, we got a nice piece of news coming from that of TrainWrecksTV. He announced in a clip that in collaboration with Devin Nash, he'll be funding the building of a school in Africa later this year. Here's the clip.
So this is like core community type shit. So I'll say it. Devin Nash and I, it's gonna happen around, and you know, I'll share whatever video with you guys. Devin Nash and I, on my 31st birthday, so December of the end of the year, we're actually building a school together in Africa. Isn't that kind of cool? We're building and like sponsoring a school, its teachers.
Now, we can't talk about the past few days without bringing up CallMeCarson. Oh boy, if you haven't seen the situation so far, let's go over it. Carson is a part of a group called the Lunch Club. This includes him and a few other members. Well, in this group, Carson had shared that he had been receiving and sending inappropriate images to a 17-year-old when he was 19. Since that happened, 2 members of this group went on Dramaalert to expose this information. Since that, a girl came out on Twitter to confirm these allegations, with a statement with 2 very specific words used, that being that Carson is a groomer and this other word. The tweet states, "I can personally come out and say I've been groomed by Carson. I have talked to many people and never came out about this since now. At the time I was 17 and still in high school. I jokingly tweeted at Carson, 'Be my boyfriend' on my old account. He didn't reply to the tweet and went straight to my DMs. I don't have any old screenshots, but I have Discord messages." This is followed by a ton of screenshots of messages. Not going to read them, but I will show you them all. These do show examples of proof that Carson had sent and received images from this girl, as well as an example where Carson asks when this girl hits 18. These were of course called fake, then this girl showed video proof that this was in fact the real Carson. This then follows on as another member of the Lunch Club has also come out with a statement, which states that he knew about the situation, and because I suspected a crime had been committed, I immediately reported this information to federal law enforcement, cut all ties with Carson, and withdrew completely from the Lunch Club. So that's quite a rough summary, but ultimately that is where we're at. And there are 2 standout arguments, one on each side. Carson fans are mainly going along the lines, Carson at the time was 19 and this girl was 17. That's only a 2-year gap, and that previous term is being used very loosely in a very serious situation. And the girl who posted all those screenshots has since apologized for that. And on the other side, no matter the age of consent laws, sending or receiving anything from someone under 18 is illegal. That alongside, Carson as a big YouTuber has a lot of clout, money and influence, and so there is a sort of power dynamic Carson has. So following on, my focus here is what Twitch streamers are saying. Going over the 2 points covered, here we begin with Destiny's View, who upon hearing this made the age comparison and simply said, "This situation is effing stupid."
I can personally come out and say that I've been groomed by Carson. I have talked to many people at the time, never came out since at the time I was still 17 in high school. Okay, these conversations happened in January, February, March, April of 2019. How old was Carson? Was 19. Was he 19? It wasn't even his birthday. It wasn't even 20 yet. 19-year-old grooming a 17-year-old? Get the f out of here, dude.
Next up, we got the opinion from Asmongold, taking a look at the whole power dynamic aspect of this scenario, saying that the only way around this power dynamic argument is that Carson has to date other YouTubers. Here's that clip.
Is the power dynamic. People are like, oh well, you know, this guy's not you know, he's a bad guy because he's you know, he's a big YouTuber and he's taking advantage of that. Number one, okay, there's like 2 sides to this. Number one, what is he only supposed to like go date other YouTubers? Like anytime that a girl approaches him and likes his videos, he's supposed to say, "Don't talk to me. I can't have a relationship with you." I don't know. I mean, like, there's literally a word for girls like that. It's called groupies.
Then following on, we got one from Moist Critikal. Moist has since this situation not only deleted the following clip, but the entire stream on his channel talking about this situation. In a now deleted tweet, one user said, "It makes me so sad seeing one of my favorite content creators, Moist Critikal, defend illegal possession of videos and minor grooming. It is illegal. F you guys for defending him." So Moist here ended up responding to this tweet, quoting this tweet saying, "Twitter is a special kind of evil. I never said anything like that. In a 30-second stream clip of the first 2 tweets I read, I said it's not that word to be in a 19 and 17 relationship. That's literally the same grade in high school." Which the clip in question being talked about here is this one.
Age of consent is 16 in most states. Age of consent, man, that's not what you need to go by. 16 is most states, but nobody really wants to see a 24-year-old man 16-year-old. But 19 and 17, that's, again, I don't see anything wrong with that. That's 2 years, you're literally in the same grade. You are in the exact same grade. I don't see the problem with 19 and 17.
And so the last bit I want to cover for today and the last story for today's video, we have users digging into Carson's social medias. One user has gone into his Steam account and has found a rather interesting game with a lot of hours on it. This tweet states, CallMeCarson has a game on his Steam log called Pregnancy. Pregnancy is about a 14-year-old girl in Hungary where she was and gets pregnant and is looking for advice on her future pregnancy. He has clocked in 107 hours for a game you can beat in 40 minutes approximately. Below this there are screenshots showing that yes, this is Carson's account alongside the game in question with 107 hours, and the screenshot showing the trailer of the game with the description of the game. This is followed, this isn't BS by the way, this is literally his Steam account that he uses for his streams. So also on the other side for this one, defenders are saying, not trying to say he's not a creep, he is, but he probably just left it on in the background because having lots of hours on a game like this is funny, or something like that. Then going on to the game page itself, looking at the top review, it does state, it's like a 10-minute PowerPoint presentation with classic music. So as far as this whole situation goes, it's just adding fuel to the flames. As far as Carson himself goes, he has not said a single thing since that original Dramaalert was released. And so on that note, that is where I'm going to end today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, it really does help. I want to thank you all for watching as normal, and I hope to see you in the next one.